Hi, Upper Campus families. It is Megan Cooke again, assistant principal at the Upper Campus most days. And I am reaching out to tell you about our new theme. So, for our prayers in the morning, where we gather as a whole school as the Upper Campus before starting classes, we're just wrapping up the theme of love. And that was something we did for the month of February. And I'll link some songs below here that we used during our prayer time, learning that songs are a method of prayer. And we had a song for loving God, loving ourselves, loving others, and then finishing up with God loving us. And that was the one that kids had to try to guess what's left after all the things we love, what's left. And we actually put it in its place that God loves us first, and that's why we're able to do all of the loving that we're able to do. The theme for next month, for March, is going to be Lent, and that will be led by Tom Kress. And some of the things he'll be covering will be prayer and fasting and almsgiving. Feel free to reach out if you have questions about any of those. For families who might not know, I thought I would give just a brief overview of fasting. So that is something that we are asked to do both on Ash Wednesday, which is this Wednesday, and Good Friday, which is close to Easter. And on those 2 days, it's really only fasting for if you're 18 years and up. And that means on that day, you fast from most food. You still have maybe one meal or two smaller portion meals that would add up to about a meal. If you have questions about that, reach out to me. And there's also a thing where we don't eat meat on Fridays or those 2 days of fasting. And that's for if you're 14 and up. It's the reason we have fish fries at our churches and all that. We will also be talking with our students about giving something up, and that's separate than the fasting. But technically what we're doing is fasting from something and creating that hunger and longing inside of ourselves, whether you might have heard of people giving up chocolate or screens or adding in daily devotions, something that just helps us long even more for Christ and to remove anything that might be getting in the way of us becoming closer with Christ. So any questions about that, reach out. I did do a quick Google search, and if you wanted to, you could find something you could either do like kids Lenten calendar or kids Lent activity calendar, something like that. There's lots of freebies that you can print out, and it will give you stuff to talk about or do as a family. And you can Google specific to your kids' ages too. But I hope that you guys are doing well. We will be praying for you during this Lenten season and looking forward to spring break and then Easter. We just appreciate being able to be in your kids' lives every day, and they bless us in return, which is awesome. So thank you, and have a good rest of your day.